Good morning, y'all. It's early, but this is when I get my download. And when it's on my mind, it's best for me to go ahead and share it. Here we are again. For those who can recall me saying about the Montgomery Borough, you're going to get it back. We took a L in the black community. I'm not exciting racism. I'm just here to make you think. All we did was beat a few people down. That's what black people is known for. We're known for fighting, attacking, defending ourselves. As I said in a previous video, we use these hands. We do what's natural, our instincts. We're built for using our hands. White people, on the other hand, they go for the weapons. They're so quick to pick up a weapon as their natural line of defense. There's no other way. I'm not saying that they're not skilled in throwing hands and feet, but they will pick up a weapon before they square up. Am I shocked, surprised? What happened in Jacksonville, Florida? No, I'm not. It's not the first. It's not the last. I want to know why white people hate niggers. That's the term that they use. Nigger, 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 nigger. Why do you hate niggers? Hate, not I don't like, I hate. So extreme to where you will kill innocent black people. You hate black people so much that you will go out and kill. Black people don't do that. I don't believe that we hate white people. I'm sorry. We don't hate white people in all of their nasty ways, heinous crimes that they commit on black people, our ancestors. We don't hate you. We may not like you. We may not like what you do. We may not like what you stand for. but we don't hate. That's not our heart. That's not our spirit. We weren't designed to hate. If a black person do hate white people, we must not hate you to the capacity to where we go out with shotguns and high-powered rifles and handguns and kill. We don't do that. I haven't heard of it. I'm not going to say the young white boy's name. And I'm not going to attack the way he look, as I've heard some people do. It's not about how he look, his physical appearance. It's about his character. He was a unhappy person. I don't believe he was a racist. I believe he had mental issues. And I know that it was noted, it was written, he hate people, black people. But to my understanding, he didn't like no one. Not even himself. Not even his parents. No one. He could have easily killed his own. But we take care of our own. So I'm not going to hurt my people, but I'm going to hurt another class of people. When I looked at his picture, him, himself, do not look 100% white. Look like he got some other in him. I see a person that doesn't look well. And I'm not justifying the killings. No. I'm not taking up for this guy. No. What he did was absolutely wrong, uncalled for, unmotivated. Them people didn't do nothing to you. 9 out of 10, the people that were murdered were probably workers, customers, patrons. You know, you drove yourself into a black community. So what do we say now, black folk? What do we say now? Instead of us making t-shirts with chairs, now we gotta wear t-shirts with the deceased on them. Make a meme now, black folk. Make a meme. Make funny videos now. I'm not gonna sit up here and be a hypocrite because I watched some of those videos. And yes, some of the videos did make me laugh. But at the end of the day, I had sense enough to know that it wasn't nothing to laugh about. We haven't won the war. There is a war going on unbeknown to some of us. It's always been a war on black people. But now that we are aware that there is a war on blacks, when are we going to fight back? I am beyond sick and tired of these stories when we are being murdered by the hands of white people. If this young man was so much of a racist, why did he take his own life? That's not what white racists do. They go kill a couple of niggas and go home and have dinner. They don't take themselves out. You so big and bad, you took the cowardly way out. You're not a hero. You a zero. So what if the white people come forth and start making memes and t-shirts and tattoos? We would deem it to be unhumane and insensitive. See, for every action, there's a reaction. So be careful what you do. The battle is not won, black people. We have nothing to celebrate. We lost 3 people. When only 1 or 2 white people at the brawl may have a concussion. And folks were so hard on a man hitting people with the chair, but did they die? I still say that. Did they die? This man couldn't face trial. He couldn't face judgment. He couldn't face his punishment. But you're so tough. So scared that you couldn't face the consequences. But you know who should face the consequences? That's right. His racist parents need to pay restitution to the families. He shouldn't get off because he died. This character was in his early 20s, right? Who is a racist in their 20s? I'm 50 years old. My parents are in their 70s and in their 80s. I would expect someone their age, not even someone in my age group, because I wasn't around. I wasn't born when segregation and Dr. Martin Luther King and Malcolm X and Marcus Garvey, when all of them was around and active. I wasn't in that mix. I've only heard stories. But it wasn't enough for me to say I hate white people. So where you get this from? Where did you get this from, young man? Where did you learn this? Social media has all kind of platforms and groups and things like that people can join and listen in on and things like that. I got it. But that's still, to me, not enough for you to hate. Did it come from your home? Did it come from your mom, your dad, your grandparents, your aunts, your uncles, your cousins? Where did this come from? Because hate is taught. We don't hate. Hate is so harsh. Dislike, but hate, I ain't buying that. So, yo, can I say your parents, your family? Because when I look at him, I pick up on he hated himself. He didn't have a plan. Going to the store, leaving the store, going here, going there, coming out with a bag, going to the trunk. You did not know what you were doing. And you definitely wasn't a racist. That was a person who wanted to commit suicide. My condolences, my prayers is with the family, and also my love. It's a terrible day for the black community. I hope that this will stop. We are not animals. We are not to be hunted. We are people. We're human beings. We're spiritual beings. You need us just as much as we need you. So I don't understand it. And this is something that I will never understand. Then parents need to pay. They need to pay. Stick it to them where it hurts. And that's always someone's pockets, their assets. It doesn't cover the lost lives. but they need to feel double of what we're feeling. I read someone posted, all the game bangers need to come together. And deal with the white supremacists. I'm not going to put that on the table. How many more lives? How much more blood? I've said it before. I've said it again. I'm all for segregation. In my opinion, we are not the same. We don't need to be mingling and dilly and dallying with people who are not like us. I don't know how anyone look at it, and I know a lot is not going to agree, but we are the supreme beings, and we need to come back to order. We lost our way. We've lost our minds, our intelligence. We lost it. And it's time to reclaim it. I'm so tired of hearing white folks got everything. White folks got everything. We can't do nothing. We got to go to the... They got everything. And look like they got our minds too. We're just as intelligent, if not more. Some of us are millionaires, billionaires, trillionaires, and thousandaires too. We know agriculture. We know how to build, manufacture, distribute. We know how to sell. We master builders. We know how to fish. We can have our own currency. What's the problem? That Mason-Dixon line, or whatever imaginary line, we need that. Don't bring your ass over here. And don't you take your ass over there. You want to go back to the north and the south? You want to be divided? Because we are not united. By no means. All of this talk about black folks, brown folks, yellow folks, red folks, go back to your country. Go back to your country. Go back to your mountains. Go back to your caves, my glasses. Go back to the water. You go back. You so quick to say that ignorant junk. You want me to go back to Africa? You want us to go back to Africa? Round up all your peoples and get them the hell up out of there so I can go back. But how can I go back to a place I've never been to? Newsflash, I am not African. I'm not even African American. I am American American. You haven't heard of that one. I'm American American. I was born in Chicago, Illinois. Not Africa. Where your peoples come from Africa? Prove it. Because my people come from Mississippi. Where they were transported? Prove it. I am an American. I have no African features. My lips just as thin as a white person. And I'm not identifying with Caucasian. I'm saying I'm American. So where am I going? When you tell me to go back, you telling me to go back to Chicago. And when I ask where you from, oh, my people's from Germany, they from Russia, they from Italy, they from Switzerland, they from Europe and all up in England, and my ancestry is this and that everywhere except America. So you go back. You haven't established nothing here. You invaded. You stole. You killed. Low down. White folks that I've worked with, low down. White folks I done business with, low down. Low down. Liars. I'll be nice to anybody. Doesn't mean I have to like you. It just doesn't make any sense for you to hate another person. I'm not even going to say race. Because you hate a person. Something wrong with you. I was watching the Emmett Till documentary, and every time I hear it, I cringe. From the two whiteys to the bitch that lied. It hurts my heart that Emmett had to be the one. Any black. But this was a little boy. You inflicted that much pain on a child. You tortured that child. Just because. Because she lied? Nah, it was just because. New face in the place. When I look at the picture, he was a handsome little boy. And if you look a little deeper, look like he could have had some pretty colored eyes. Mamie, she was a beautiful woman. You all were jealous. You were intimidated. He gonna come get our women. 'Cause you know them white women like black dick. Mm-hmm. I said it. Black folks, my message to you is keep vigilant. There's no time to relax. There's no time to celebrate. It's time for war. Prepare yourselves for war. Train yourself in self-defense. We see all the times these white folks got their children out here target shooting, target practicing, learning how to shoot, how to aim while we twerking, hoeing, trying to look like Barbie, calling your black ass self Barbie. We ain't got time for that shit. Not when we being hunted and preyed upon. You don't get a pass because you look like Barbie. You don't get a pass because you wearing blonde hair and blue eyes. You don't get a pass. Prepare yourself for war. Until next time.